You guys almost watched me die during the last week of Black History Month, so that's cool. That was cool. I found out recently, like last week, that I'm pre-diabetic. That's not how I got in this wheelchair. That's New York in the 80s. That's how I got in the wheelchair. But yeah, I found out I'm pre-diabetic recently, so I've been, trying to eat right and drink water and stuff like that. And then it dawned on me, like, the irony of the situation. I'm trying to save legs that I don't even use. For what? But, I don't know, man. I don't really care about Black History Month. You know why? Because did you guys know that Disabled Pride Month is in July? Exactly. Right? You know what my brother told me he thought Disabled Pride Month is? He said he thought Disabled Pride Month was a continuation of Gay Pride Month. But now everybody's in wheelchairs. So, Kanye West, man, he got in a lot of trouble last year, right? And it's crazy because, like, remember at one point Kanye lost his bank account at Chase? And it was crazy because in that same week, I lost my bank account at Chase. So between me and Kanye, in 1 week, Chase lost $2,040,000,000. That's a lot of fucking money, man. And people were like, did you hear Kanye lost half his fortune on his deal with Adidas? I lost half my fortune paying my phone bill. I don't care about Kanye. No, I got a girlfriend. Valentine's Day was recently, so I got a girlfriend, right? Thank you for being excited I'm getting some pussy. That's great. My girlfriend, she's in a wheelchair too, because that's how I roll. And a lot of times people, they ask, how do you guys have sex, right? And I'm going to relax. I'm going to tell you right now how two people in wheelchairs have sex. So this is what happens. I take my chair, right? And I turn it towards her chair. And then our chairs connect. Like Power Rangers. And then she goes, ooh, ooh. And I go, ah, ah. And she goes, give it to me, daddy. And I go, take that wheel, you crippled bitch. And then I keep turning this wheel like this until it starts to catch smoke. And that's when I come. So now you learn something at this show. Right? Thank you. I got in trouble online recently because I made a post that a lot of people didn't like. In the post, I said, if you ever feel useless, I want you to remember that Lizzo has a trainer. I got deleted by so many fat women. Nah, but before my girlfriend now, right? I dated a lot of fat girls. I love fat girls, right? I don't know what's funny about that, but alright. I can't date fat girls anymore, and I'll tell you why. I was dating this one fat girl, and we were about to have sex, and I guess I was taking too long to get over to the bed, right? So she picked me up, and she put me over her shoulder. Never as a man should the words "put me down" happen during sex. You know what I mean? Like it does. I was was adopted as a kid, right? And the woman who raised me, she's a beautiful woman. I love her to death. But the thing about my mom is she couldn't read. So I had to read things from my mom from a very young age, right? Do you know how disrespectful it is for a person who can't read to tell you that you read slow? Like, how the fuck would you know? That's like me telling somebody in here, put some pep in your step. I don't know how walking works. But my mom, she's the first person who helped me realize, you know, that I'm a funny guy. So my mom, she used to beat me a lot when I was a kid, right? And one day, she was beating me with the belt, and she hit me on the leg. And I grabbed my leg, and I looked at her, and I said, "Don't you think they've had enough?" And she laughed just like that. And I was like, I'm a funny motherfucker, man. Nah, but growing up, I had a sister. Well, I have a sister. She's not dead. I have a sister who's also disabled, and she dropped out of high school at 17, and I graduated high school at 20. Cause that's what happens when you have a parent who can't read. So, like, every year after my sister dropped out, you know, when I was 17, my mom was like, "Hey, how come you keep fucking up in school?" And I was like, "Hey, at least I didn't drop out." 18, "Hey, how come you keep fucking up in school?" "Hey, at least I didn't drop out." 19, "Hey, how come you keep fucking up in school?" "Hey, at least I didn't drop out." At 20, she said, "Hey, how come you keep fucking up in school, right?" I said, "Hey, at least I didn't drop out." And my mom looked at me and she said, "Motherfucker, maybe you should, because obviously this is not working for you." Nah, but you know, growing up, I was never like in special education, right? I was always with you people, the walking people. That's what I call you when you're not around. Right? I was always in classes with the walking kids, so it made me feel cool. It made me feel special because I was the only one usually. And one year, they put another handicapped kid in my class. So now it's war. Because it's like, why are you here? You're impeding upon my space, right? So me being like some fucking jealous 10-year-old, I started making up lies about this kid. Like, yo, I be seeing this motherfucker walk after school. You can't trust him. It's just me. That's a stupid fucking joke. Nah, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's Black History Month. It's not going well for me. I dropped my phone in the toilet bowl earlier because I was trying to stand up and pee. That's what I get for trying to be one of you motherfuckers. Right? Nah, but I'm 38. I'll be 39 next week. Right? Thank you. And I think about that a lot because Martin Luther King was murdered at 39, right? And at 15, Martin Luther King graduated high school.